What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk about some possible huge catalysts coming for 2022 and what that could ultimately mean for the stock and its shareholders. But before I get into any of that, you guys know the deal. Smash a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. Helps me out a lot. Also, if you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships. Link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. Greatly appreciate that. I do weekly live streams as well, so even more of an incentive to sign up. With that said, let's get right to it. So as you can see from the intraday chart, nothing but good things from Friday. Just want to quickly touch on that because there is a lot of people talking about a short squeeze and whether that was attributed because of this. So looking at this as well, so short interest 1734 short interest as of right now. Utilization is still 100%, so that is definitely still something to watch for. But day by day change. So Friday ended with an actual positive. So they did increase 2.89%, which works out to be 3.7 million shares being additionally shorted. So as far as that being the reason why it went that much up on Friday, it doesn't look like it matches the story. But with that, as you can see from Friday's ticker on the block volume column, 5.6 million shares being purchased by institutions just on Friday alone. So that definitely does show that there is a lot of interest when it comes to Lucid. Despite rallies and anything like that, it is still trading at a significant discount. And again, when it comes down to it, patience. The patient investors are going to make the most. And who knows that better than anyone other than this individual, Cathie Woods. So I do want to touch on this and what that ultimately could mean for Lucid, especially in 2022. So Cathie Woods says ARK would invest in Lucid and Rivian if the companies entered into autonomous vehicle space. So at the end of the day, where is Lucid in that? So right now you can see there was articles about self-driving robotaxis by Lucid, which is basically around 10 years out. We are technically at level 2 with the possibilities of obviously things moving up a lot faster than that. In reality, I do strongly think that 10 years is very conservative. We can definitely do that in a lot sooner of a time period. And I know some of you right now are saying, you know what, that's just far-fetched. Obviously 10 years out, they can't bump that up by any means. Well, just looking at this. So in April, this came out. So $25,000 vehicle, and their plan, they did say ultimately that it would take about 9 years to do so. And what did Lucid come out with? As you can see on December 13th, it would take 4 years. So that definitely does show that Lucid has the capability of moving things up. In addition to that, there is this patent. There's a lot of different patents that Lucid does have for all autonomous driving, technically to get us to level 4. And in case you don't know, there is roughly about 5 different levels of autonomous driving, with 5 being ultimately there is no human need whatsoever. There's not going to be a steering wheel or anything. At the end of the day, what level is Cathie actually interested in? Because right now Tesla technically only has level 2, and right now we all know that she loves absolutely Tesla to the death, even has crazy price targets for it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these price targets about Tesla. But regardless of what her price targets are, she definitely does love that. She loves the autonomous driving, and right now Lucid does technically, like I already said, have the patents to do so. So we can definitely move it up a lot sooner than the 10 years. Just there is a lot of things that they want to do, and we all know that. But at the end of the day, this might be a big thing that might be coming, or at least a little bit more advancements by 2022, especially if Lucid does announce saying, you know what, we are going to be doing it in about 2 to 3 years. Then this is what is going to be very interesting to Cathie, and she might actually invest, which would be a huge catalyst for Lucid. And keeping in line with this, as far as institutions, hedge funds physically buying and looking at Lucid, there's also this. So we all know about the PIF lockup, which is coming on January 19th, 2022. A lot of anticipation about this. A lot of people do assume that there's going to be a sellout. In reality, I see this as them buying. I think that they have been buying all this time, that they have a huge incentive to actually add on to Lucid versus sell. So in reality, I do think that during this lockup expiration, they're not going to sell a single share, and that they actually have been adding this whole time. Keep in mind though, just looking right here, technically just going to organize it based on the shares. So you can see PIF, the Public Investment Fund, last disclosed on November the 15th. That is unfortunately the last time we actually do physically know when they actually have added or increased or whatever it is. And they will actually be disclosing mid-February exactly what their new holdings are with the Lucid, and if they have been actually physically buying. Because again, they are barred from selling, but not from buying. So again, it comes down to the fact they might be adding this whole time. And like I've been saying for quite some time, there's so much growth when it comes to Lucid. It does not make sense for them to sell. They are going the long haul when it comes to Lucid. And I just want to show you this as well. So news came out about Europe. We all know that. I already brought this up in the last couple of videos. I just again want to reiterate that to you guys. And Europe is a big EV play. Huge money, a lot of possibilities when it comes to that as far as growth just within that field as well. But where is going to be funding Europe? Obviously, Saudi Arabia facility. In reality, most likely they're going to be bumping that up, and especially considering even growth within Europe. Obviously, there was this Jenny from the block. She did like my shout out. I'm going to shout her out again. So this was a picture from Munich that was posted on Twitter. So it definitely does show as well. They are looking for a fast footprint when it comes to Europe, and Lucid is going to do that. So again, going back to my point, why would anyone want to sell this on the verge of a massive explosion on growth? No company would do that. No retail investor would actually do that, especially with a long time horizon as PIF does. So at the end of the day, whether it actually be 𝗖𝗓 or more PIF, in reality, 2022 is going to be a huge deal and even more reason why you need to buy in. So those are just two catalysts. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. If you haven't already, smash a thumbs up and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom screen. Greatly appreciate that. With that said, appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.